Morning. Oh, it's concrete day, among other things. Loader gonna lift that stuff down there?
Yeah, what he wants it to be this afternoon. It's got to get hard.
Oh, okay.
It's concrete board.
Okay.
Don't take that rolled tile down there, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna run back there and give these guys a check. So we are putting some concrete in my basement floor finally. If you're new to the channel, my wife and I are building a house. If you've been following along through this procedure, nothing's really changed in the last 2 weeks. It's because we've been waiting on the basement floor. The weather went from beautiful 60 degree, 70 degree days consistently for 2 weeks to up and down, lots of rain. So it just hasn't been very good concrete pouring weather. Well, it's supposed to be 55 today. It's sunny. There's 0% chance of rain today or tomorrow. So my cousin's poured my floor. He's got a pumper truck back here now. Looks like they're already set up. Concrete should be here any minute. So I'm gonna get back here and give him a check. I'm not helping with the concrete. I'll be back here periodically during the day. They need some of our equipment, but we've got other things to do today as well. Head back the driveway, about a mile long driveway. So when we did the tile work, you have to take off your quick hitch. Now that we're done with the tile work, quick hitch gets back on. Still waiting on this thing to be back together. But it's all right, we got a replacement tractor for now. Just as long as that one's done before we get closer to planting season. So while we are waiting on this special delivery to get here, we're doing some odds and end jobs. Right now, our fertilizer tender, just sitting right there. Well, we got some problems with the tarp on it, so we're gonna try to fix that while we're waiting. The strip till bar is what we're waiting on. Should be here pretty soon. We are getting an Unverferth Raptor from Unverferth again. And we got to unload it. So we will be doing some strip tilling this spring. By the time you guys are watching this, we'll probably have already been strip tilling. But that's why we're all three here. And so we got the JCB, we got the excavator, and we got the pounder over there. That is the strip till tractor. But to unload it, we usually need some equipment. Usually need the big loader and the excavator, because the Raptors, they're heavy. They're not light machines. Lots of tongue weight. Got about as much finesse as a bull in a china shop.
Yeah, it's not the right tool for this.
Last words. I'm not joking. So we like our JCB loader, but for stuff like this, the telehandler was definitely a better option. I did like that JCB telehandler. In a perfect world, we'd have it too, but definitely don't need both. Yeah. You getting a little worried up there?
No, but I'm not gonna bend over. Hold on. What's that?
Getting a little dirty up here. She may be old and ugly, but she fires right up. 100% of the time, it starts every time.
This is the most annoying sound in the world.
Ah, there it goes. So with all semis and big trucks, you have air brakes, and that's the sound when you don't have enough air to release your brakes. Your low warning sound. So we're gonna pull this out, move it over to the other side of this building. That way we can get to it a little easier. What is it, Bubby? Push the button.
The one right there.
Push the button.
Everybody's going to pull that bolt out. All right. That's it. Ain't moving?
Ain't moving nothing up here.
this is a gearbox, right?
Yeah, there's only one bolt and shaft.
There's 1, 2, 3 whole gearboxes.
If you want to take it off up there, I was just going to take it off the shaft and pull it off and lay it down here.
Okay, I got you. Give me
Wait, 3 hours.
Are we catching what we're pitching? They might have sent the Raptor to our shipping, or to our billing address instead of the farm address. I don't think we're gonna be able to unload it right here. I have to get him to follow me. We're waiting on the Raptor to get up here. Good time to tell you guys, if you enjoy these videos, we've recently started posting all of our old videos edited a little bit differently on our Facebook page, so check those out. There's probably about 20 of them up already, maybe more by the time you guys see this. Those are being edited by a different service than me, so it's a little bit different, a little bit take on some of the same material, but there's videos from 4 years ago, so some of you maybe haven't seen those. Check us out on Facebook at Brian's Farm Videos, and let us know what you think. Ready to go back to your life of stripping? Where the Raptor is just extremely heavy on the tongue, we have to use a loader and an excavator to unload it. It's just a very awkward machine to unload, but we've done this a couple times now. All right, retract your boom. Tell him to hold on. It's close to the hydraulic blocks. All right, he's hooked. He's hooked, folks. That's a relief. This loader back to the house site. Cousin Ben needs this to lower in some concrete equipment into the basement. Take us back here to him because we're done with it. For now, time to talk about what strip tilling is if you're not familiar with it. Strip tilling, we are tilling, we're going 8 inches deep, just where the plant is going to go. So what I mean by that is there's no-till, there's conventional tillage, and strip tillage. In a no-till situation, we would take this field and we would plant corn right into it. No tilling, no dirt being turned, no nothing. Conventional tillage, we would have plowed that in the winter, then dissed it down or field cultivated it down in the spring. It would have been nice and planted right into it. Strip tilling is kind of a combination between the two. So you're making a strip about 2 inches wide that's being tilled, probably more like 4 or 5 inches wide, being tilled, turned, and we're injecting fertilizer in that strip 8 inches down. That's what the seed's being planted on, just the corn. We don't strip till beans, we don't, some do. But the corn is going on that strip. So you kind of get the benefits of both. You have the good firm soil in between your rows. You're not losing all your soil structure. You have all the benefits of no-till in between. And you have all the benefits of conventional tillage where your crop is. Plus your fertilizer is 8 inches below that. Your performing roots can get to those more easily and really shoot to the moon with it where they need to be. So that's a little bit on strip till. That's why we do it. We think it has been helping us improve fertility, especially in some of the lighter dirt. And overall we really like it.
Bars just blow me.
So we're gonna have to unhook this Raptor for now because we are having some steering issues with the big deer. DJ's gonna go turn around in circles a whole bunch, and well, we don't want to do that with the Raptor and make extra compaction. BJ, what's this tractor doing? Just not staying on line real well?
It's just RTK is supposed to be sub-inch accuracy, and it's 2 to 3 inches off just periodically.
And we've put a new steering sensor in, we've calibrated things, all sorts of good stuff.
We're going to try to get on the horn with guys from
Precision Agri
Services and set up a new steering profile for the tractor to see if that's...
Because with with strip till, you want this as accurate as possible so the planter can come right back and plant on those strips. last concrete truck left, the pumper truck left. We'll go back and check my floor while BJ's driving in circles in this field. Good times. Good times. And yep, I still got the wife's school bus because, well, I'll have to run pick up kids again. So eventually we'll have this figured out, but for right now, it's no big deal. We're not in the field yet. I can just run across the road. They're right over there, so not a huge deal. So Dad is going to drag out the corn planter today. Now we are not hooking it up or anything. We're just getting it out of the building. We got to put some blades on it one rain day. We can do that while the planter's folded up. Unfortunately, the Fendt is the corn planting tractor. It is the tractor with all the appropriate harnesses to run the corn planter. And, well, it's sitting there with that old front wheel on one side. So he's just going to pull it out with the Challenger. That way we can work on it when we get the chance. All we're doing is putting openers on it. That's not a huge rebuild. That'll take like the better part of an afternoon, but we'll do that probably this week when it rains. It's supposed to rain Friday, I think. I say that, and we'll probably do it the day before we put the planter in the ground because that's just how we roll. That's how it always goes. I could sit here and tell you that we will be like, you know, super prepared, but well, we won't be most likely. Looks like them guys are getting it done. So they'll be conditioning that concrete, smoothing it out, probably for a good while yet. I mean, they'll probably be here most of the day doing that. Yeah, I think they'll do a pretty good job. I think it'll look pretty good when they get done. Hope so, because well, I'm gonna be looking at it for a long time. Now we are gonna be putting color in that floor. That doesn't happen today though. This is kind of like a stain. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about it. I've seen what the color is going to look like, and yeah, I think it's going to look really good once we get it done. Hey Ben, if you fall, it's going to hurt a lot.
All at once. Suddenly.
Yeah, if he falls this way, you don't have near as far.
Sometimes that'd be softer than that. See that elegance?
Folks, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you would do us a favor and give us a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and we'll see you in the next one.